Y'all giving anybody access to your vajayjay and now access to your womb where it's nothing special. It's crazy to me how you saying you don't, these men ain't ish, but you keep having babies by these so-called ain't ish men. Why are you giving them, you're rewarding bad behavior. It's giving desperate. Y'all so pressed. So pressed that y'all having babies, putting yourself on the line to keep a dude that don't even work. Or just to be attached to him in some type of way. Or just to have a kid because you probably think you would never have. Or so desperate that you pen pound a nigga in jail. Hey ladies and gents, if you're watching, my name is Miss Brownstone. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about Skai Jackson. And I have a serious question. The question is, do women treasure their wound? That is the question of the day. I want y'all to put it in the comments, but we're going to get into some things, okay? So today I wanted to talk about Skai Jackson. If you don't know who Skai Jackson is, she is the little cute little black girl that played on, I think it was Jess. She's a Disney Channel star, okay? And what I'm about to tell you in this video won't be surprising because all Disney Channel stars end up taking this weird road in life. Let's just say that, okay? And we be like, wait a minute, how did that? Because 2 plus 2 is 4, but I'm getting 6 right now. It always happens. And so I'll put a picture of Skai Jackson on the screen somewhere over here. So the reason we're talking about her is because she recently came out. Oh my God, I got a pimple. Where is it? Right there. Lord. She recently announced that she was pregnant. Now, the blogs was already speculating that she was because there was a picture of her walking down the street looking nice and crazy with her baby father. All right. Child, bye. And like lately, she's been coming out the house looking like who done did it and why. All right. It's giving, I want me a project chick. Y'all know that song with the bonnet on and the PJs. It was giving that. Okay. It's giving that. That's how she been coming out. So yeah, the blogs had already leaked that she was pregnant, but she confirmed it when she uploaded these pictures. They'll be on the screen here somewhere. So nobody knows who her baby father is. No one know who, like, we know who he is now, but no one knows what does, like, who are you, my guy? What do you do besides being Skai Jackson's baby father? What Jesus, besides being Skai Jackson baby father, what do you do? Okay. And it seemed like she low key was trying to hide that man. Okay. That's what it was given. Say what you wanna, but that's what it was given. It was given. She was low key trying to hide him. Okay. So recently he put on his Facebook, honey. His Facebook name is yerky. Okay. You can't make this shit up. And we found this out because he posted online. And like I said, I'm a little late to the party, but we get into it. Okay. He posted online and he said, I'm salty I got this Disney Channel chick pregnant. Now, so he posted that, right? And he also made a video of him talking in the car, and I'll put the video on the screen.
Boy, you need to stop doing that, girl. Like, bruh, y'all talking about doing it. Like, what? I ain't do shit. Man, I'm single. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Baby girl, you ain't know I'm good for domestic violences. On life, we'll both go to jail, beating on each other. Smile in my mugshot.
Now, if you don't know, she did have a case with him where she jumped him in the hotel or put her hands on him, something like that. And she did get locked up for assault, you know, for domestic violence. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is what he tweeted. I'm sorry, I found it. He put it on, and his Facebook name is yerky. Okay. He posted on WAP, I'm salty I got this dumb A Disney B pregnant. I hate this hoe. That's what he posted. You know, she went on Instagram. I mean, she was on Instagram, but she went on Instagram and Twitter, her and her mom, and she said her boyfriend's Facebook account was hacked. Who is hacking yerky? Who, like, come on, girl. You act like you got Michael B. Jordan. You like, you feel me? You act like even, come on. Really? So everybody's been talking about this because they're trying to figure out how can this precious, sweet looking little girl end up wanting to be with this hoodlum. And the reason why I'm calling him a hoodlum, not also because he's a nobody and we already figured out that he's a pookie because he ain't got nothing else going on and she's definitely the breadwinner. Now she's pregnant by a nobody, but that's not a conversation for a different day. What reason why I'm saying that about him is because he's in jail. Oh, yes, honey. I'm going to put the video on the screen, okay? Yes. And she had on a shirt saying, free my baby daddy. Like, girl.
Okay. Yeah. Give Dre a hug. Love you. I love you so much.
Love you, Courtney. Love you. Go to school. Be good.
What?
It just get ghetto and ghetto. You know what I mean? Like, y'all be coming for Sexy Red, but Sexy Red lately been having a little bit more class than you hoes. You know what I mean? Shit. Well, I'm not gonna say she got more class, but y'all be coming for Sexy Red, but at least she show us who she is. I don't like people that hide it. You get what I'm saying? Like, she puts on this image that she's such this sweet girl, but behind closed doors, no. You're not who you attract. You are who you entertain. So for her to entertain this type of nonsense, that let me know that deep down in her core, she's a ratchet. I'm sorry. And nobody's going to own up to that, but that's just what it is, you know. And there's nothing wrong with being a ratchet, but own your ish, okay? Just own it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so the video I'll put on the screen of him getting locked up. Apparently, he has other kids. All right? He has other children. So she is not the first baby mama. And I just want to know if you seen where the other baby mothers was at. Why would you want to be the third or the second? I don't get it, but I don't know. So that's why I said it brings me to the question. First, I was going to say black women, but then I had to sit and think. Because I know some white girls that doesn't have babies by some pookies, okay? And don't think that there ain't white versions of Dusties, okay? Because there are. Just saying. There are. All right? So I said I'm not gonna say just black. I'm gonna say women. Nowadays, do women treasure their wound? And I get it. We be trying to have our little fun and get our ones off. You know, I think I told my story on here about how I almost got bitch, but I woke up clearly. I woke up very fast. So I just want to know, like, do women nowadays not treasure their womb because they just feel like, hey, I want to have a baby, whatever, or I'm just happy to be with this person, or what can it possibly be? Because y'all complain about how niggas ain't ish and you can't stand these men and this and that, but every time I turn around, y'all pregnant. That's all I'm saying. Every time I turn around, y'all pregnant. You know what I mean? And like with my video, y'all can go check it out. About me shacking up with a Dusty and I end up getting pregnant. Da, da, da. I called him a Dusty just for clickbait, but the man had a job. The man had his own thing going on. He fell down on his luck, but we were in a relationship, you know. But so I don't, you know, I can't really relate per se. I just knew we didn't in line with other morals and values and things like that. So that's why I just felt like it's not the right time for us to have a kid or just for us to have a kid in general, because I'm not trying to be nobody's baby mother. I would like to be a wife. You know what I mean? So, but y'all go more than welcome to check that out. It'll be on the screen somewhere around here. But it make me wonder, like, do we not treasure our womb? Because why would we want to have a kid by somebody that already has hella damn kids, that he's probably not taking care of, that he's in and out of jail? Why do you choose this person? And the crazy part to me is I had to do my history and find out how they met. They met while he was in jail. I just feel like that's the next level type of desperate to be meeting a man in jail. Like, he's not out here. You can't see him. He don't even have freedom, okay? But you're pen paling him. And I don't get it. To be, you know, you're Skai Jackson. You're Skai Jackson. You have money. You can go anywhere. You can have anyone. You are of high value. You know, you're very cute. You look younger than your damn age. You look forgiving. You didn't have any children. What made you want to date a man in prison? I really want to know that. Like, what did it for you?
No matter who you are, you be Skai Jackson, you could be LaToya Jackson, any type of Jackson. Sometimes the fly bitches or the bitches that's about something or where they come from, they like bum niggas. not saying he's a bum, but they like niggas that's into some shit. They like that. I think it's something in women that feel like they can save a man. I could save him. I could change his life. And niggas just be on some bum shit.
Yeah, I won't say women. People do like projects.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Some good girls that just like hood dudes, but it's some people that I just feel like. Well, it's some men that I just look at and be like, somebody gave you a baby. Like, what made you want to reproduce with him? Because I thought you looked for the best thing you could find. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that the best you can do? Like, if I'm going to reproduce with somebody and let on my legacy or their legacy or whatever, I want to pick the best man that I could possibly get my hands on. You know? So, is that all you can do? I don't know. Maybe I'm rumbling. But anyways, back to the news at hand. So yeah, he has other kids. He was he's in jail now. They met in jail. So I just don't see what she sees in him. I don't. And maybe some people got like the thrill. Now, there is a guy that came out. His name is Nate Clip, and they used to be friends. And he said that Skai Jackson was friends, and she always been into the hood guys. Apparently, she was talking NBA YoungBoy, and like we already know, it gets no more ghetto than that. Like, you feel me? He got 10 kids, so it's just like, I just want to know, what do y'all see in these men that you want to give them access to your womb? That's all I want to know. If anybody has the answer, let a bitch know, because I'm just trying to figure it out. Or do we just reproduce with anyone? Like, I want to know. I just want to know. I really do. I really, really do. Or do you think having a baby is going to keep a nigga? Yeah. So now that he's in jail and she's pregnant and they're not together, she's going to be, depending on how long he's in there, raising this kid on her own for a little bit. And even if he was out, she kind of would still be financially raising the kid on her own, because what income does he bring in? I just wonder what make y'all attracted to these type of dudes. Because when I say hood dudes, I'm talking about the plug. When y'all talk about hood dudes, y'all talk about, I'm putting some examples on the screen. And I just don't get it. Like, I'm not talking about, no, honey. I'm talking about a big dog. You know, y'all talking about some little chihuahuas that y'all think is gangster because they got tattoos on their face and they toting guns. And I just don't get it. I don't. Not at all. And I just really don't want her with this kind of person. I wish women would try to at least date on their level, or date somebody that has something going on. Because if you're dating someone and they're down here and you're up here, they're never gonna rise to they're never gonna rise to where you're at. Because they're down here for a reason. They have that type of mindset. So what ends up happening is people who are up here, they end up lowering themselves down to their level. And that person, once you get down to their level, you already brought yourself down, but you're going to go down further because there's no uplifting. You need to be with somebody that can add value to you. And it doesn't have to be financially, but at least emotionally, mentally, something, you know what I mean, could pull some type of weight. I don't see no good coming out of this for them two. And I can honestly say that with a straight face and wholeheartedly mean it, due to the fact that the picture of her, they were arguing or something that was taken, or video of them arguing after she told him that she was pregnant. She's outside with a bonnet on, booty shorts, looking crazy. He already bringing you down to his level of looking ghetto and ratchet and nasty. He already brought you down there, okay? And now you pregnant by a nigga in jail. It's like, you were here, honey. We were all rooting for you. You know? And then on top of that, he already brought you down because you got a domestic violence charge. You know, you got that assault charge for putting your hands on him. And he was in the car bragging about it. Like, he don't care. Like, he with the DV. You feel me? We're going to post that video too. So I just don't know how I personally, like, I just see this going downhill. I really do. And I think sometimes we put people on a pedestal thinking that, I got a boogie. I do think that we put people on a pedestal and be like, oh my God, she's America princess. She's so pretty. She's going to be able to do this. She's going to be able to do that. She could date this kind of person. Da, da, da. But it's like, can they really? Or is that even somebody that they would want to date? Because from what her friend was saying, she always been into hood dudes. That's her thing. She was talking to NBA YoungBoy. She was talking to somebody that was with XX something. I don't know. She was on the scene she been talking to a lot of rappers. She liked to take people baby mamas and this baby daddies and stuff like that. And that she has a stink nasty attitude. The way they described this girl versus what we saw, they described her like Markeisha that beat in the projects, in the pissy hallways. You know, oh, excuse me. That's how they described her. Like, she was Markeisha that be in the projects wearing her bonnet and be getting right with hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, hold up. Not the Disney princess. Not the Disney star. No. Not the little sweetheart. Maybe that's who she is at her core. Drop your thoughts. Do you see any good coming out of this? I just want to know. Like, what is the reason? I don't know. I don't know. I do want to play this clip, though.
Women are always complaining about how horrible men are, but you're always pregnant. You're sleeping with these horrible men. You're raising these horrible men. You're having babies with these horrible men. If I was a man, I wouldn't think I was horrible. I would think I am the shit. This woman is putting her life on the line to give birth to my offspring, and I'm horrible? You guys want men to be accountable, but you are not disciplined enough to say no. And a lot of you will say, oh, well, the baby is because I wanted a baby. So you mean to tell me you are that selfish that you wanted to bring a child into this world knowing that he would not have the proper guidance of a man? Huh? Oh, my husband is so horrible. So you mean you were that desperate that you chose to marry a man who didn't fit all of your standards, or he didn't even lead himself nowhere and you expected him to lead your family somewhere? Who is the horrible one? If every woman decided they are not going to give a man a child unless she is married, don't you know that men would marry us? Oh, some of us don't care about marriage. Well, that's the problem. We started caring about our sexual desires more than our discipline, more than our legacy, more than our children's futures. And we wonder why men do anything, because we allow it. But I would like to see the government drastically penalize men for abuse and infidelity while married.
Now, the last part, she was talking. But I mean, the whole video she ate. But the last part, okay. But it does leave me to wonder, if we all decided, hear bitch out, you can't have access to my womb unless you marry me, would that stop broken homes? Would men be actually present? You know, like, maybe we need to, when, you know, Donald Trump said make America great again. I don't know. It was some things that I'm thinking about from like the back of the day, even though I probably would be like a slave or some shit or in somebody's house. I don't know. I don't want to go that far back to when America so-called was great. But the part when there were actually men pursuing women and women had fucking standards and you couldn't just have a baby with just anybody and you wasn't going to lay down with me unless you provided for me and you had something going on. The part when men actually had to come and ask their father for their daughter's hand and provide some type of, look, I got this going on, I got that, if that's what he mean by make America great again, I want to go back to them times too. Because that's the thing. Y'all giving anybody access to your vajayjay and now access to your womb where it's nothing special. It's nothing special. So it's like she said, it's crazy to me how you saying these men ain't ish, but you keep having babies by these so-called ain't ish men. Why are you giving them, you're rewarding bad behavior. And that's why we have this conversation about, you know, do women treasure their womb? Why is she getting pregnant by a pookie? Why is she with a pookie? Everybody's like, it's her choice. It's her body. Let her live. That's who she want to be with. Mind your business. And we don't discuss it. We act like this is normal because it became normalized. Because every time you turn around, it's a black woman having a baby by a fucking bum. Having a baby by just anybody. Thinking, oh, marriage is just a piece of paper. I wanted the kid. I don't need a man present. This is a constant thing. It's giving desperate. And I don't understand how y'all so desperate for a man when men get nice cars to impress women. They get good jobs to impress women. They dress nice to get women. They damn near sniff the earth that we walk on and chase behind us. But it became reversed where y'all so pressed that y'all having babies, putting yourself on the line to keep a dude that don't even work, or just to be attached to him in some type of way, or just to have a kid because you probably think you would never have one. I don't fucking know. But it's just a little weird, you know? Or so desperate that you pin pound a nigga in jail. That you having a baby by a nigga in jail. So desperate that you willing to raise a child by yourself. Women are desperate nowadays. It's not cute. And I don't like that for you. I really don't. So I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm done dragging Skai Jackson, and like I said, I'm already 3 weeks late to the drag party anyway. But I really do want to know, y'all, in the comments, let me know. Do you think women trust their womb? Do you think that is any good that's gonna come out of Skai Jackson getting pregnant by yerky? Who the fuck named this man yerky? The fact that we don't know his real name is even crazier. And the thing is, y'all dragged what's her name? Holly Bailey for being with DDG and have baby by him. Y'all dragged them through but this Skai Jackson thing, y'all just let this roll over like it's T-Mobile minutes back in the day. Nobody barely, it's 3 weeks and it's silent. But Holly was getting dragged for a good old month. And she didn't have a baby by Bob named Yerky. Let's come see for a minute. Can we wait to marriage? Can we hold these men accountable? Like, for real, because y'all be wanting to, but you got to hold yourself accountable also in that process because you had no business. Okay. But anyways, y'all, I also want to let you know, for the girls that's watching, I do have a hair channel. This is a quick weave that I installed. It's a couple days old, but, you know, it's still in there. You know what I'm saying? My quick weaves last long. So if you ever, I shot myself out. If y'all are into hair videos, fashion, anything of that nature, check out my YouTube channel, Aisha Brownstone, and I will show you how to do all types of ponytails, braids, quick weaves, wigs, dyeing, all that. Like, you know, so make sure you subscribe. So yeah, it is Aisha Brownstone. It should be at the bottom of here somewhere. It's Aisha Brownstone. Check out my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I'm wrapping this up. As always, ladies, keep it clatchet. I look forward to hearing from you guys next time. Mwah.